Doug MPA back with another video. So this is a sad story out of New York. We have this oncologist who's a woman. She was very accomplished, worked through the pandemic, was nationally renowned for helping women fight cancer. She decided to take herself out and take out her 4-month-old child. And the reason why I'm doing this story is she was married. She had a husband. And all of the stories about this, they don't ask about how he's doing at all. And guys, look, we're adults here. If someone wants to take themselves out and they're an adult, look, I'm not going to stop you, man. You are a grown human being. You can make your own decision. But when you take someone with you, these people that do self-deletion by cop or take a bunch of hostages or do whatever, that's where my understanding stops. If a single person does it, we should give them grace and understanding maybe. But when you take people with you, that's my problem. And this woman decided to take her 4-month-old child with her and robbed her husband of a life with his 4-month-old child. That is my problem with this story. So before I get into this news clip here, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It shows you support me, what I'm doing over here. And I think it was selfish of her to take this child with her. Let me know in the comments what you think about the story. Do you think that she was selfish? Do you think that she deserves some kind of understanding because she had postpartum depression? What do you think? And let's get into this story.
People living in the town of Somers are in shock tonight after learning a prominent doctor at Mount Sinai and her baby are dead in an apparent murder-suicide. CBS 2's Shos Bedrosian has more on the tragedy that struck a young family in a small town.
Somers, New York is typically a quiet town in Westchester County, a place where residents spend time on bike trails and at the nearby farm on summer weekends.
Somers is a nice, quiet community in northern Westchester, and everybody knows everybody, and this is just awful.
Stewart's farm owner, Betty Stewart, woke up.
What, I'm stopping already, but can we stop this whole... this is a quiet little community. I can't believe crazy stuff happens. Some of the craziest stuff happens in small town America. And the biggest difference between big cities and small town America is small town America doesn't get a lot of attention when it comes to this kind of stuff. So a lot of this stuff happens and we don't really hear about it on a national stage. So please, can we stop this whole, this is a small little quiet community. Please stop.
Up Saturday morning to emergency vehicles outside her small community on Granite Springs Road.
Our friend is EMT, and he texted us, and it's so sad, so sad. They were a nice young family, and we didn't know that they had a child.
Just next door to the farm is where Crystal Cassetta and her family lived.
They came here when they bought the house from a friend of ours, and that was pretty much it. They kept to themselves.
Police say the renowned oncologist at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York City shot and killed her baby, then killed herself in her home around 7 a.m.
I don't think I've ever heard anything so sad as long as I've been here.
The news has rocked the community and Dr. Cassetta's patients. One patient told CBS 2 News on the phone that Dr. Cassetta was just on maternity leave. She remembers her being full of life as she helped patients through their cancer journeys. Photos online show Dr. Cassetta working through the pandemic, speaking at medical engagements, and during events for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Now, you may be thinking, she was working through the pandemic. She saw all this trauma, and she had the weight of other people on her shoulders. She was saving lives, and she just had a baby postpartum depression. Once again, if she would have just taken herself out, she deserves grace and understanding. But when she takes a 4-month-old child out with her, that is my problem. She gets no understanding from me. There's no reason for her to have taken that baby with her. No reason. There is a loving father that was robbed of his wife and robbed of his child. So don't even get on that whole, we have to understand. No, we don't. This is an awful thing that she did. So, stay focused.
When we heard about it, it just rocked us to the core. Really, it did. So, and the whole neighborhood is, we're all upset.
We spoke with family members at the home today. They didn't want to speak with us on camera, but they told us that Crystal was a wonderful person, and it's a true tragedy what happened to their family. In Somers, I'm Shosh Petrosian, CBS 2 News.
If you or someone you know needs...
Guys, did you hear anything about the father? Anything at all? I've read news articles and seen multiple news clips, and no one asked about the father at all. No one. No one. And that's the saddest part about this story. And that's what makes me angry the most. I'm hoping that this guy can find peace. I'm hoping that he can move on, because what this woman did, I say it again, guys, if she would have taken herself out, okay, give her understanding and grace. But when she decided to take her child out too, nope, not over here, not on this side of YouTube. You get no understanding from me. So put a comment on this video, like the video, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.